Space Jam, 1996. This movie features Michael Jordan, Bugs Bunny, and the rest of the LBJ gang. This film is considered one of the greatest films of all time, and one that I actually like. The budget for this film is $80 million, but it grossed in the box, but it racked up $230.6 million at the box office. I'm so happy that I own this film because this film is like one of my favorites of all time. You're probably wondering why am I holding this? Well, to be perfectly honest, there's a reason why. For you see, today, Space Jam: A New Legacy is now out in box office and HBO Plus. Yes, it is the long-awaited sequel to the original Space Jam, and it stars superstar LeBron James. It's getting fucking murdered by the critics. To which all I can do is this. Oh man, it is so beautiful. I like. That's priceless. Yes, in case you haven't noticed, Space Jam: A New Legacy is being destroyed by critics, and it's giving them the most horrible and terrible reviews imaginable. I mean, hell, at Rotten Tomatoes, as of recording this, it has a 37% rating on the tomato meter. It is certified to be rotten, more like decaying, if you ask me. Well, I mean, that's no surprise. I mean, after all, they have the most unlikable superstar, that is LeBron James, who is the most hated NBA player in America. He's hated here in Virginia. Oh, and also, to some people who say this is LeBron's acting debut, that's a lie. His first acting debut was in the god-awful movie Trainwreck, starring Amy Schumer, who is the cousin of Democrat Senator Chuck Schumer. But for asshole purposes like myself, I call him Cuck Schumer. Oh, I am on fire. Well, I mean, that's no surprise. I mean, critics hate the film because, you know, it was just too much stuff. Also, add the fact that they had a bunch of intellectual property that Warner owns, which is pretty much more of brand synergy than anything else. Also, here's the thing: when they was making the movie, they did some things that caught a lot of heat, and instead of them actually trying to explain it or do like the people for the Sonic movie to redesign it, they decided to double down and call people who are up against it on it. Like, for example, they redesigned Lola Bunny, who was in the original, to be, you know, less curvy, be more progressive, because in woke idiots' minds, sexy women is somewhat bad, and bland women, or like bland Beckys, is like good. And also they toned down the sexiness of Lola because they want to, quote unquote, defeat the male gaze. So that's a red flag right there. And people who were upset about it, well, I was upset about it, but the only people who were really upset about it was the furries. In fact, the day before the movie dropped, they were saying that the people who were upset about Lola Bunny's redesign is super weird. And I was like, you just pissed off the furries, kid. You just did. Also, what also call is the blatant hypocrisy of the characters that they did. Like, for example, Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew was in the original, and everybody loves Pepe Le Pew. My mom loves Pepe Le Pew. But for some reason, for some reason, they cut Pepe Le Pew out of the movie because based on a stupid ass New York Times article saying that Pepe Le Pew represents rape culture. Even, I mean, common fucking sense that people who grew up watching Looney Tunes, like I did back in the day, and I still watch Looney Tunes, both the classic, the new one, and also the Looney Tunes show. I love the Looney Tunes show, by the way. The reason why Penelope Pussycat, that's the female cat that's in the Pepe Le Pew cartoons, she wasn't running away from Pepe Le Pew because he was a rapist. She was running away because Pepe Le Pew is a skunk. I mean, hello? Why? That's the reason why she runs away. He's a skunk. Skunk smells bad. Like really, they really stink. Not to diss skunks, because I like skunks and everything. I mean, you think that this idiot would to do the research, but no, she decided to do anything because in her mind, it's like anything is sexist, anything is racist, all that other bullshit. But here's the thing that people called out. They took out Pepe Le Pew because of that stupid New York Times article. Yet, in the audience for Space Jam: A New Legacy, they bring in the Droogs from Clockwork Orange. The Droogs, in their outfits with the metal codpieces, they were rapists in the movie, in Clockwork Orange, yet they're on the sidelines cheering on this game. And I was like, and everyone was like, wait a minute now. You put the Droogs in Space Jam: A New Legacy? Who are rapists, and yet you take out Pepe Le Pew, who's not really fucking racist. That is the most stupidest logic imaginable, and people were pissed off about it. People are really, really pissed off about it, and also, man, oh my god, also. It's just so bad. It's really bad. So when I heard that these publications, most of these critics are like, woke and whatnot, and will defend LeBron James any fucking way. They are coming out and writing and said that the movie was trash. It was fucking garbage. And seriously, when I heard all this stuff and I saw that LeBron James do it, I said it best. I'm not going to watch Space Jam: A New Legacy. If I want to watch Space Jam, I watch this. I'm not spending $20. I'm not going to a movie fair, spend $20 to watch a glorified piece of shit mess that is crap and bullshit. And besides, the only reason why LeBron James wants to be in Space Jam 2 is because of one reason and one fucking reason only. He wants to do everything Michael Jordan did. I mean, heck, speaking of this, I actually got this copy of Space Jam from a thrift store for $1. That is money well fucking spent. Like I said, I would rather watch this than to watch that movie. I'm not watching Space Jam: A New Legacy because it's a garbled mess. I don't like how they ruin. I don't like how that it's everything that LeBron James is trying to do everything Michael Jordan did instead of being his own original, doing his own original shit. And also, it was bad. Like I said, the movie doesn't appeal to me. I mean, heck, I didn't even like it last week when I was watching Craig of the Creek's finale of the Capture the Flag thing, and they showed a scene from the movie. I mean, spoiler, but seriously, like you people are actually gonna watch that shit. They show a scene where Porky Pig, where the two squads is down big against the Goon Squad. And after they scored a basket, they decided to do a fucking rap battle with Porky Pig becoming the notorious P.I.G. I was like, who does a rap battle in a do-or-die basketball game down big? I mean, for fuck's sake, they don't do that in NBA 2K games. Hell, they won't. Hell, even EA, given how much shit I give them, they won't even put that in one of their NBA Live games. Oh my fucking god, this movie is so and also and also I listened to the theme song for I listened to the Goon Scott song for the Space Jam: A New Legacy, and it was like, yeah, I feel like this and the Porky Pig scene, I feel like they were trying to cater to, you know, the black audience than just being a kids friendly film, because this was catered to all audience, both adults and kids, regardless of skin color, gender, or whatever. But for that movie, it was more catered to, well, to blacks and whatnot. And I was like, nope, fuck this, fuck that. So yeah, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna make money, but I'm gonna have to say it's not gonna beat it's not gonna beat Black Widow, because, you know, it's a Marvel movie, and, well, even though it's making money, I heard people that said it's not really a great film, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And I would say the Escape Room Tournament of Champions, but yeah, that one I'm gonna hold that out. I haven't seen the first film though. I really need to see that. Also, if anyone in the comments, is the Escape Room really good? I want to know. All right. But, you know, that's just my rambling on the whole situation. But a message to LeBron James: stop chasing the GOAT. You're never gonna beat Michael Jordan. You'll never become Michael Jordan. Just accept the fact that you're a great basketball player. But here's a challenge for you. Next time you want to read a book, read more pages than page 1, bitch. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update. Save your friends, save your neighbors, save your significant others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky Sister, signing off. Catch y'all later, peace. Also, fuck you, LeBron James, and fuck your movie. This is my Space Jam, and MJ is still the fucking GOAT. Something you will never